Hi y'all, my name's Stephanie. So today's activity is going to be a smart activity. May 26th is Paper Airplane Day, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm going to show you how to make a few different types of airplanes. So the way paper airplanes work is that the pilot, either me or you, when you thrust the paper airplane forward, that creates the takeoff power needed to stay afloat. But what happens when the paper airplane is afloat? There's two different forces working on the airplane. One that's on top of it, the air pushing on top of it creates a drag on the airplane, which makes it slow down and start falling. And then there's the force that's working underneath it, the air that's pushing underneath the airplane makes it stay afloat. So we're going to be testing out a few different designs just to see which one works better, because the shape of the paper airplane affects how long it travels for, how fast it travels, and so on and so forth. Also, the weight of the paper airplane affects the way it travels as well. So let's get into it.
All right, this paper airplane is called a blunt dart, and we're just going to go ahead and fold our paper halfway, hot dog style, if that's what y'all still call it. And then we're going to unfold it, and we're going to fold it like we would normally do any other paper airplane. Fold the corners up to the middle crease, like so. And then we're going to go ahead and do the other side as well. And you want to make sure your folds are nice and neat. And we're just going to go ahead and take the triangle that we made and fold it upwards. We want to make sure we keep the crease in the middle. So we want to keep the crease aligned with itself. And then we're going to take the tip of the triangle that we have and fold it down. And we're just going to crease it right there. And now we're going to go ahead and take the sides and align it to the middle crease, like so. And we're going to do this for both sides. Got a little stuck right there. Also, don't be afraid to ask for some help with these, because these do get a little bit tricky to make. So again, we would just want to keep our folds nice and neat. We're going to bring the middle triangle down, and we're just going to go ahead and fold it in half. So it should look like this. We're not done yet, but this is what it's supposed to be looking like. And then we're going to go ahead and fold the wings in half. So this is what's going to give us our wings, like so. And then we're going to flip it around and do the same on the other side. And there we go. All right, so that's how you make the blunt dart, and this is how it should look like. Okay, so this one's called the glider, and we're just going to go ahead and fold our paper in half again. And we want to just make sure we're keeping our creases nice and neat. And we're going to go ahead and fold the edges, the little corners, to the middle crease to make these little triangles. We're going to do it for both. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and fold it upwards, and we're going to try to keep our middle crease aligned with each other. I'm just going to crease it right there. And now we're going to take the corners and fold it upwards into the triangle. So we're going to make another triangle right here. We're going to do this for both sides. like so. It'll start to get a little hard to fold just because you're folding so many times, but just make sure to use your fingers and apply some force. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take the bottom corner, the bottom tip, and fold it upwards into itself to make another triangle. And remember, keep your middle creases aligned with each other. It helps at the end. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and fold it in half, like so. Again, it gets a little bit hard to fold, but I'm sure you can do it. And now we're going to go ahead and fold our wings down. So we're just going to go ahead and fold it in half. I had to apply a lot of force right there. And then we're going to do it to the other side as well. There we go. And with the glider, we're going to make little wings, little extra wings for it. So we're just going to go ahead and fold the bottom portion of it. We're just going to fold a little part at the bottom upwards. And we're going to do this for both sides. And there we go. So we're going to go ahead and unfold it. Maybe not. All right, we're going to go ahead and unfold it. And this is how the glider should look like. All right, this one's called the World Record Airplane, and it's going to be a little bit different than what we've been doing. So we're going to do the same thing, fold the paper in half, and this is where it changes. We're going to take one corner and fold it till we get to the other side of the paper. So we're going to make a huge triangle with this fold, like so. And just like with all the other airplanes, you want to be super careful about your folds. And we're going to go ahead and do the same to the other corner of the paper. You want to make sure your edges align. There we go. And now we're going to fold it not entirely in half, but up to where you see the ends of the creases that we made. Like so. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and take our initial corners and fold them up to where the diagonal creases are, like so. And we're going to do this for both sides. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and fold it halfway, not halfway, but up where that intersection happens of the paper. And then we're going to fold our corners upwards into itself, like so. We're going to do the same for the other side. Alrighty, from here, we're just going to go ahead and fold the paper in half. And we're almost done. So we're just gonna go ahead and fold our wings down. You want to get your wings as close to the bottom of that edge of the paper as possible. And we're gonna go ahead and do that to the other side as well. And I'm just trying to get some of my creases aligned. And there we go. That's your airplane.
Alright, so I went ahead and tested my paper airplanes. I didn't record that just because I want y'all to test them out for yourself and see which one works the best for you. The one that worked the best for me was the blunt dart. But the reason I'm saying I want y'all to test them out for yourself is because every paper airplane is going to be a little bit different just because of how you make it. So even though the blunt dart went the farthest for me, maybe a different one might go farther for you, just because of it depends on like how you built it, how your folds were done, and all that good stuff. So yeah, try it out. And also, I didn't invent these airplanes. I didn't make them myself. I learned how to make them from the YouTube channel PPO. So if you want to make some other cool airplanes, go ahead and check them out. Thank you.